To all the grown-ups listening, if you're curious kids like learning about bugs and birds and other things in nature, then I've got something really exciting for you. In 14 days, you can sign your family up for Curious Camp. It's an at-home, interactive, self-paced, and screen-free week-long experience hosted by me. For more information, visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com/camp. What's the difference between a jet and an airplane? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever seen an airplane flying overhead? What did it sound like? What about a jet? Can you tell the difference between the sound of a jet and the sound of an airplane? Wait a minute. Are jets and airplanes the same thing? Well, if they are the same thing, why do they have two different names? Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a jet and an airplane? I was thinking about this today because I got a question from a kid in the Curious Kids Club named Juniper.
Hi, my name's Juniper, and I want to know the difference between a jet and an airplane.
Well, let's figure out what an airplane is first. An airplane is a kind of aircraft with fixed wings. That means the wings are attached to the body, and they don't spin like helicopter blades. That's why a helicopter isn't an airplane. It doesn't have wings. All right, so that's pretty simple. An airplane is an aircraft with fixed wings. That's an airplane. Now let's define what a jet is. A jet is an airplane that's powered by jet engines. So, jets can be airplanes, but not every airplane is a jet. A jet engine pulls air into the front of the engine, and then it squeezes the air, mixes it with fuel, and burns that mixture. Hot gases rush out the back of the engine, and that pushes the plane forward. That forward push is called thrust. So if you look up in the sky and you see a big passenger plane flying across, that's an airplane, but it probably has jet engines, so you could also call it a jet. Yep, most airplanes you see in the sky, if you live near a big airport, they're probably jets. But have you ever seen a small plane at a little airport? And it had a propeller on the front of it? A propeller that spins? These airplanes are not jets because they have propeller engines. A propeller airplane works a little bit like a fan. The engine spins the propeller really fast, and as the propeller spins, it grabs air and pushes that air backward. When the air gets pushed backward, the airplane gets pushed forward. That forward push is called, thrust. On a lot of smaller propeller planes, the propeller is on the front of the plane. In that position, it pulls the air forward through the air. But propellers can also be in other places. Some airplanes have propellers on the wings, some have propellers at the back. When the propeller is at the back, it's often called a pusher propeller because it pushes the airplane forward instead of pulling it from the front. you can tell the difference in a propeller plane and a jet plane by how they sound. Because of the propeller on a propeller plane, they have more of a buzzy, choppy, humming sound. And a jet often has a smoother roar or a whoosh. Because the engine is moving a huge amount of air very quickly through the engine. Propeller planes are usually slower than jet planes, but they are still very useful for shorter trips. A propeller plane can take off and land on shorter runways, and it flies well at lower speeds. That makes propeller planes helpful for small airports or for training pilots or flying into places where a big jet just wouldn't make sense. Jet planes are usually much faster and can fly higher and farther. That's why large passenger planes usually use jet engines. If you are flying a long distance, a jet can get you there much more quickly. So that's the difference between a jet and an airplane. All jets are airplanes, but not all airplanes are jets. Okay, let's have a quick quiz and see what we learned today. What word means a flying machine with fixed wings? Airplane. And what word usually means an airplane powered by jet engines? We just call it a jet. And what is the forward push that helps aircraft move through the air called? Thrust. And what spinning part helps small airplanes move forward? A propeller. Let's play true or false. True or false? Every airplane is a jet. Nope, that's false. Some airplanes use propellers. True or false? Many passenger planes are both airplanes and jets. That is true. True or false? A jet engine pulls air in, squeezes it, burns fuel, and sends hot gases out the back. That is true. Would you rather learn to fly in a propeller plane or in a big jet plane? I love those little propeller planes. I would love to learn to fly in a propeller plane. That sounds cool. All right, let's play a round of What Am I? What am I? I help something move. I am a force that pushes forward. And engines create me so flying machines can move through the air. What am I? I am thrust. Okay, so an airplane is a flying machine with fixed wings, and a jet is an airplane powered by jet engines. So a jet can be an airplane, but not every airplane is a jet. The next time you see something flying overhead, you can ask, does it have a propeller? Or does it have jet engines? That one up there, that looks like a jet engine to me. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got some birthdays today. Ruby from Massachusetts is turning 6. Happy birthday, Ruby. Ellie from Missouri is turning 1. Happy birthday, Ellie. Oliver from Texas is turning 8. Happy birthday, Oliver. Julius from Washington is turning 6. Happy birthday, Julius. Drew from Mississippi is turning 6. Happy birthday, Drew. Owen from Massachusetts is turning 6. Happy birthday, Owen. Wallace from Colorado is turning 8. Happy birthday, Wallace. Oliver from Florida is turning 10. Happy birthday, Oliver. Axel from Idaho is turning 8. Happy birthday, Axel. Isabella from California is turning 8. Happy birthday, Isabella. Anaya from California is turning 4. Happy birthday, Anaya. Hope from Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada is turning 2. Happy birthday, Hope! And Luna is from Hawaii, and Luna is turning 7. Happy birthday, Luna! To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow!